The 2017 NoDQ.com Year-End Awards.
Next category, Feud of the Year. The nominees, and this is a tough one, I just want to say right off the bat here. Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho, The Usos versus The New Day, Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns, Okada versus Omega, Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon, and John Cena versus AJ Styles. So we have one New Japan feud in here. Of course, the two of them, Okada and Omega, had two arguably greatest matches of all time in 2017. So that is definitely a noteworthy feud. Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho, of course, with the Festival of Friendship. Now, the thing about Owens and Jericho, why I would personally not pick it is the feud started in 2016. So half of the feud happened, setting up the big turn. A lot of that feud was developing in 2016. Usos and New Day, I think that's going to be my pick because they had awesome matches night in and night out. Often the best match. I think the best match at Battleground, the best match at SummerSlam, and then the best match at Hell in a Cell. And then the rap battle they had with Wally or Whale, whatever his name is, the rapper guy. What, Jeff?
We be white in this panel. Never mind. We're the three whitest guys in the world. Forget it. Doesn't even matter.
How do you pronounce his name?
I think it's Wale. I think.
Wale. Okay.
I think.
Well, whatever his name is, that was a really entertaining segment. All the inside references they made. I think they made a Paige Xavier Woods reference, and WWE edited that off the YouTube version also.
Yep, so, they did.
That feud was very entertaining, Usos and New Day. I loved it, despite the fact that I feel the New Day has gotten stale in recent months. That's like I said earlier, the Usos really stepped it up as a team and the entertainment factor. Usos really delivered. Strowman and Roman Reigns was great also. That's the feud that really put Braun Strowman on the map, so you could definitely argue that one. Owens and Shane McMahon I thought was good, but not great. They did have the big angle with Vince McMahon and Kevin Owens headbutting Vince, and of course the Hell in a Cell match. But it seemed like that feud, I wasn't really a big fan of the matches with AJ Styles and Shane as the referee. I thought it was just okay. Cena and AJ Styles pretty much ended at the Royal Rumble, so I'm not sure I would go with that one. That one was mostly 2016. So, Greg, let's start with you. Your thoughts on Feud of the Year.
I mean, you basically said what I was going to say about Cena and AJ. I mean, that feud was mostly 2016, and they just had their match at the Rumble, and that was pretty much it for them. I was torn between two here, between the Usos and the New Day, and Strowman and Roman, just because both of those feuds were intense. They beat the living crap out of each other, and it was enjoyable. But I have to give the edge to the Usos and the New Day, just because I think their matches were better than Strowman's and Roman's. But you can't... I think the Usos and the New Day, as much as this point may be argued, they really brought back tag team wrestling to the forefront of being, hey, this is not like a bathroom break match. Tag team wrestling is must-see because of this feud, my opinion. Jeff?
I kind of stole what momentum I had for the two I was going to choose between. See, I loved the Usos New Day feud. I really did. I thought it really redefined tag wrestling, like you said, this year, Greg. But for me, the two feuds of the year were on completely different continents. You had Okada Omega, which, for all intents and purposes, produced the two greatest matches of all time if you're Dave Meltzer. And then you had Owens and Shane McMahon, Kevin and Shane McMahon, which was just so intense from start to finish. And I don't even have finished yet. That's the thing. So I am going to go with what I think should be the Feud of the Year pick for the NoDQ people. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I believe the Feud of the Year was Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon.
Interesting. That surprised me a little bit. I mean,
you guys know I'm not a big Kevin Owens fan as a person, but I have to show the respect that is due for a guy that literally went from having a match at WrestleMania that Vince completely crapped on to a match that really, was not supposed to be good and ended up being really, really well done against Shane McMahon in Hell in a Cell. And Kevin Owens has been one of the best guys this year. Like I said, he would have won Heel of the Year if it wasn't for Miz being there. So he's been awesome this year, to quote the Miz. But him and Shane it was really intense, all the way through, and it still is now. So I think that's Feud of the Year.
All right, well there you have it. So we're not unanimous on this one. You guys can go ahead.
I'm the 2-1 underdog now.
Yeah, that's right. So good job, Jeff.